Hello and welcome to this webinar on Google Keep. Google Keep is your post-it note, sticky note, organizational powerhouse that's part of your G Suite. I'm Lori Guion. You can contact me at the BOCES using the email on your screen. You can also contact me through Twitter. If you have any questions about anything that we're covering in today's session, please reach out. I'm happy to help. So what is Google Keep? Google Keep is a way to capture your digital notes. So anything you typically would write in a post-it note, in a notebook, you might throw on the back of an envelope, anything you typically would take notes on, you can do right in Google Keep. It's a great place to make your to-do lists. It can be a collaborative resource for students when you're talking about research or organizing collaborative projects. It's an organizational powerhouse. How do you use it? Well, there is one feature on the app that you don't get on the computer, so I just want to mention that, and that's voice notes, where you can record your voice and it will type in everything that you're saying, and there's also the option for audio feedback. Great for on the fly when you want to remind yourself of something, great for any students that need those accessibility features with sound. It's a great way to kind of organize your Google Keep. Just know that this is an app-only feature. But how can you use it for different things with images when you're talking about taking pictures of things with Google Keep? You can also, on your actual phone or on your computer, you take a photo of anything that you have. So here I am taking a picture of a book or a page in a book. I'm going to change the color of the note by clicking on the different colors, just to kind of help me with the organization. And then I'm going to capture the image text, and it's going to convert everything that's on that page into actual text. And I can organize it and edit any way that I need to. But it's a great way to capture anything that you have on your, any document you have, any PDF, anything that you need converted over to text. So another thing that you can do with Google Keep is you can create drawings, you can create labels, you can add GIFs to it, you can offer feedback, you can use it for note-taking or for capturing things on the internet, anything along those lines. So let's walk through how to do the labels, how to do the notes, and then I'll show you how to use the extension. So let's go out to Google Keep. Now you can find Google Keep on the right-hand side of your Gmail. You can find Google Keep in the right-hand side of your Drive. You can find Google Keep on the right side of your Google Slides, and you can find Google Keep on the right side of your Google Docs. So anywhere that you are, you can organize and grab Google Keep. So here I am in my Google Slides, and I'm going to click on the Google Keep icon. It opens up as a taskbar on the right, and I can see all of the notes that I've taken recently organized on the right. I can also click to open it in the new tab so that we can take a look at Google Keep. So now that I'm in Google Keep, you can see that I have pinned notes at the top that I can pin or unpin as I'm going through. I have all sorts of notes that I've taken, all different ones that I've used. You'll see that I can take my to-do list that I've written out on paper, and I was going to another building and I wanted to make sure that I had this information. So I captured the image and then I had it switched over into into text. I've done that as well, where I've taken my to-do list and changed it over into check boxes. So as I finish, I can click and check the ones that I've completed, and it will go into my completed items. And I can take anything, like I said, with image text, and I don't have to have it as a checklist. I can just have the information be on the screen. So how do you take a note? At the very top, you'll see a box that says take a note. As soon as I click in it, I can add in a title, sample note. I can write anything in my note. And then I have options. I can set a timer on it to remind me when I need to do whatever I put in this note. I can add collaborators. So I'm going to add myself, and that way we're both working on this together. I can change the color. I can add in any image that I have. So I'm going to grab this one here. I can put in those images. All right. And then I still have all the information underneath it. And then I can archive the note. I can also click on the three dots. I can delete the note. I can add a label. Create that label, and you'll see how the labels show up. If I pick more than one label, all those labels will be categorized there. I can click on the three dots again and I can add in a drawing. And what that does is it'll bring me out to a drawing pad where I can draw any of my notes. I can change the colors, whatever I'd like to do. I can change that right on the screen. That note will be saved as an image right within the note. If I click the three dots again, I can make a copy. I can add in check boxes. So now I can do my to-do list, finish presentation, organize notes. Whatever it is I'm going to do, I can add those in as check boxes. I can also click grab image text right from here. So there is text on my image here. And so here it is, it added it in. It says, don't compare your beginning with someone else's middle. That's what it says right here. It copied that information on. Because I had a drawing on the other one, it created a word for that drawing, being the image there. And then I can also copy this right into a Google Doc. So what it'll do when I click on that button is now it's copying that over into a Google Doc. So it's going to start that Google Doc for me. You'll see at the bottom of my screen it says open the doc, and I can open that doc. It puts all those images in, all the information that I have on that note. Now let's say I was doing research and I wanted to add more information. I still have my Google Keep available to me on the right hand side. Let's say I wanted this information as well. I can click and drag that in, and that information will also be dragged in. So if your student is doing work somewhere else and wants to pull in information that they've grabbed, again, they can click and drag all that information over. Another great way you can use Google Keep is, let's say you are on a website. So I'm going to go to Wonderopolis, and your student is doing research and they're reading about Malta because that's the wonder of the day. I'm just going to grab that one. I can see this is a great article. I've looked through it. I loved it. You know, this sounds really great to me. I want to keep this and do my research with it. If I have the Chrome extension for Google Keep and I click on it, it's going to put the link and it's going to let me take the notes. Great article for research. I can put the title in as Malta or whatever I want to call it. And it saves all the information immediately for me right in Google Keep. If I click the little box and arrow, it will bring me back out to Google Keep. I can continue to work on this note if maybe there's some other information I would like. When I'm done with it, I can click close, and I have this note organized right here for me. Again, if I add in my labels, so I'm going to add in a label called research, it's going to create those labels as I'm going through. All your labels will stay along the side, so as you click on them, different information will come up based on whatever you clicked on for your labels. So you can see that Google Keep can do a lot of really cool things, and you can use it in a lot of different ways. It's really a powerhouse that a lot of teachers don't realize is available to them, but it is. It's built right in. Shake Up Learning had this great graphic, so I borrowed it and put it on here on different ways that students can use Google Keep. So you'll have that in your slide deck. And like I said, it's integrated in Google Docs, and it's a great thing for you to use. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, as always, reach out to Lori. I'm happy to help.